And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports, right back like we never left. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner, Patrick Arianis. Nick Halliday up in the camera on the bleachers, running around making sure everything technical is okay. And we are back for matchup 4 of the Grail Summer Shootout. Pat, at the phenomenal Grail Sports Complex. Again, they've got clinics, leagues, and camps for youth in all high school, all levels here at the complex. Make sure you head over to grailsports.com to find out more.
Absolutely, man. And we've had a great day of hoops, and it continues. It continues today. West Catholic making a trip down from Philadelphia to take on Middletown High School, and it's going to be hopefully a really competitive contest. And yeah, man, we're looking forward to it. It's been a good day so far.
And West Catholic, we've got names, numbers, and nicknames. That's what we like to see.
Love that.
We love that.
Love that.
As we are just set for tip-off between West Catholic and Middletown High School. It's game number 4 of the Grail Sports Summer Shootout here at the Grail Sports Complex. Again, Nick Alessandrini and Patrick Arianis here alongside Nick Halliday. As that three is short off the rim to get things started, rebound to West Catholic. So Adam Bud Clark, number 31, over to Kasim Watson as that three off the mark and rebound to Middletown.
Yeah, and look, they got the greater Boys and Girls Club of Newark jerseys on. I love that. That's the old school summer league jersey.
Yeah, do you remember that back
yes,
in the day?
Is.
So again, if you haven't joined us yet, it's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. 2 16-minute halves. The clock will stop as a normal game, but we're playing 2 halves here in this Summer League matchup. Kick to the corner, passes on the three. He'll step into a baseline jumper, and he knocks it down for our first bucket of the afternoon.
Yeah, that was a good look right there. And
again, we're getting these rosters to you as fast as we can.
Middletown
here early.
Last year, Middletown was a 9-2 group. Like you said, they had a lot of great games. Looking to continue that on to this year. Is West Catholic up ahead? Nice block.
And Pat, we did mention again, Middletown, one of those teams that caught us by surprise with how good they looked coming into that year. You always hear Middletown, you think about football, but they looked good last year in basketball. And when we talked to them and that staff and that coaching staff, they said they did not want to hear that anymore. They're going to make Middletown a basketball and football school.
That's right. That layup's up and good. West Catholic 7-5 on the year last year, as they take an early 4-0 lead on the Cavaliers.
And we just saw, again, it's been the out-of-state teams that we've seen, Pat, have been impressive. As that handoff gets inside, shot up and good for Clyde Frazier for the first basket for Middletown.
Clyde Frazier, not to be confused with that Clyde Frazier, Walt Frazier.
Yeah, right, I was going to say.
That three is buried in the corner there. There's West Catholic with the answer. That was number 12, Zion Stanford. There's Evan Sparks.
Again, thanks for joining us here on Delaware Live Sports. We'll have all the Grail Sports Summer Shootout action for
Stanford.
you. And there he is again, and he's going to throw it down in transition. Zion Stanford back-to-back buckets. One of them will be on the highlight reel.
It's the first jam of the day, believe it or not, here. James Johns tried to get a reverse dunk in the earlier matchup, was unable to. But, yeah, our first jam of the day comes in Game 4. That one is drilled. Let's see, who was that? I think that was Kareem Watson. It was, with the baseline jumper.
And West Catholic, they are in the blue jerseys with the gold numbers. Middletown, if you're just joining us, in the white jerseys with the black numbers. They are going right to left as you see it on that drive. Almost and one, but he'll head to the free throw for 2 will be Mir Cunningham.
Nice job by Cunningham. Nice drive to the lane, took the contact. Couldn't quite finish, but he's going to end up earning 2 free throws here. Can't hit the first free throw. And that violation right there is going to negate any attempt at a second free throw from Middletown. So a little bit of little sloppiness right there. Free throw etiquette. That's the second time we've seen that today.
11-2, 12:24 remaining in our opening half. Pat, Nick Alcindrini, and Pat Garianis.
I lied to the scores table. They did not make that. I gotta make this right. This wrong or right.
We always fix our mistakes here on Delaware Live Sports. We're good to go.
I'm an honest Catholic.
12 minutes and ticking here to go. Half number one, 11-2. Early lead for West Catholic over Middletown. Here's a drive. Floater in the paint is up and good for Jaden Rogers. And Pat, is that Jaden Rogers from Caravel?
Not sure, but that was a good bucket. Maybe. I couldn't tell you.
Rogers was, if this is the one we're thinking of, that three off the mark for Nasir Griffin. But Rogers was a sophomore at Caravel last year, if we're talking about the same Jaden Rogers. Now you see him on the court for Middletown. He was quite the scorer last year for Caravel, and we'll try to take that here, I guess, Middletown High School.
Isaac Cole coming in for West Catholic.
So now that's Bud Clark up top, over to Watson.
Jaden.
Watson trying to get it back in the corner, unable to do so.
Kasim and Kareem Watson.
I thought I wrote that down wrong, but that is absolutely correct. Yes.
Second set of twins. We saw the Williams.
Yep, that's right.
On Archbishop Ryan earlier in this one.
11-2, 10:48. Here's Bud Clark on the drive. He'll pull it back out up top to Watson. Watson puts it on the floor, takes some contact, just launches it up there. Too strong off the glass.
That was Kasim. Yeah, couldn't quite make that one. Good defense.
Rogers kicking it out now to McGee. He lost it underneath. Ball last touched, I believe, by Isaac Cole. So it'll stay down this end with the Middletown Cavaliers. So again, Middletown, you talked about their record last year, looking to improve upon that, and they've consistently gotten better, it seems like, every year.
Yeah, they have. They have. It's a program that, like you said, it's on the rise. That's a booming area down there as well in Middletown.
Absolutely.
So I would expect to see the rise continue. Is that one knocked down by Sparks?
Evan Sparks, he had a chance. We saw him last year play with them against Appo, knocked down a few baskets, and now here in the Summer League doing the same.
So, I mean, you'll see them in Appo continue to improve his basketball program. I mean, Appo's been the basketball program, but, yeah, I expect to see the same thing for Middletown as people continue to move down there.
Jaden Rogers short on that three ball. And now here comes Bud Clark quickly the other way. Kicks it out. Cole wants a mid-range jumper, won't get it, and rebound to Sparks in Middletown. McGee looking for Sparks on the give and go. Good defense, though, by West Catholic. And now it's Watson, not going to put it on the floor. Scores in transition. Did it all himself that time, 13-6. Timeout on the floor, 9:27 remaining in our opening half.
Yeah, I've been impressed with West Catholic. You know, they've taken what the defense has given them. They've been able to get out and transition. They play good defense. You know, right now Middletown unable to really find the basket consistently, but you know, a lot of game left to be played in this one.
13-6 again. Pat Garianis, Nick Alcindrini. We are here on our fourth matchup of the day. In terms, again, we might have. We're supposed to have some reinforcements come in and maybe give everyone a break from our voices, but I don't think they're going to have to deal with us the rest of the day.
I think you're right, man. They're at the vocal cords. You know, we had a little bit of a rough start today, getting the stream up and getting the technology side of things going, but you know, that little bit of rest, we're making up for it, Nick. We're burning the midnight oil here.
9:27 remaining, opening half, 13-6. The way of West Catholic. It's West Catholic versus Middletown High School. To recap a little bit of our earlier matchups, Salesianum got a narrow victory, I believe a 62-60 victory over Archbishop Carroll in game number one. Game number two was all Archbishop Ryan, as they did a phenomenal job to get the win in game two.
And then Ematep Charter narrowly getting by William Penn. So 2-1 Philly over Delaware
That's
right
right
now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how things go.
There's a nice crossover and dribble drive that time. Shot off the mark, though, from Amir Cunningham, and now it's West Catholic. Bud Clark has it. He's the point guard looking for somewhere to go. Nice, finds a cutting teammate as he's fouled on his way up. So 2 free throws upcoming for West Catholic. As on the cut that time was a good five from Bud Clark over to number 12, Zion Stanford.
I feel like this is like the Big Ten ACC challenge, right?
Early in the year.
We're keeping score of the conference wins. Philly and Delaware. Man, this has been fun, Nick. It's been fun.
You see, as the games are picking up, the temperature picking up.
Yeah, the heat,
in
man.
the gym.
It's getting hotter outside. There's been a lot of people that have stepped foot in here today.
Stanford buries 2 free throws. That's with me having him down to 7 here early. Just ticking under 9 minutes now as they'll kick it out.
How you been?
Jaden Rogers one more time to Sparks into the corner to number 2, Annabelle, I believe. That's the only one name we're struggling with as of right now. Evan Sparks set to inbound.
Good defense here by West Catholic.
Jack Murdo recently checked in. That's number 10 for Middletown. Jaden Rogers caught a hand to the face as that shot for Annabelle wouldn't go. Now West Catholic not going to try to waste any time. Back up top to Bud Clark, and now they'll reset the offense. Now foul here on the floor. I believe it's going to go against number 12. That's Christian Simmons on Middletown.
A little too handsy.
Now it's Kareem Watson back to Bud Clark. Nice pass down low. Finds his man, and he's able to finish.
Cole, that was a really good look. Good cut by Cole, good finish. Good execution there from West Catholic.
17-6. Simmons back to Rogers, showing off the handle, finds a cutting Murdo who tried to thread the needle in the corner. Pass is stolen away. Bounce pass up ahead is also picked off this time by Middletown. Now Rogers 2-on-2 the other way for them, and he's able to lay it in transition. That's Jaden Rogers.
Yeah, good job by Rogers. Good push, way to finish up soft, and there's an and one by Watson.
Kareem Watson, number 3. He's in the neon shoes if you want to distinguish between Kareem and Kasim Watson, both playing here in West Catholic. And a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for Kareem here as he heads to the free throw line. 19-8, 7:20 remaining in our opening half. So on the floor, it's Cole, Watson, Bud Clark, and Stanford. How about Bud Clark in there, the smallest man in the floor, able to get that offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Then he's going to take it himself. That showed good defense by Jaden McGee underneath.
Look at McGee. Oh, McGee tried to go.
Yes, he did.
He got a little too out of control.
And the sub here, Pat, is they'll bring in Jaden Banner, number 2 for West Catholic. And again, similar start to what we saw with William Penn, but William Penn able to claw back in it as that Watson 3 won't go. Rebound up for grabs. Annabelle trying to get on the floor to grab it, and now we have a tie-up. And that'll stay down with West Catholic.
Good hustle there. Both teams getting after it. West Catholic right now has just been able to knock down shot after shot.
And now a wristband violation, a
Gotta love
uniform
those.
violation.
Gotta love those.
We had a chain in our first matchup. Got a little wristband here. Wristbands in our back-to-back games, actually. Stanford back up top to Bud Clark. Going to feed Stanford on the block. He'll reverse, spin move outside. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Offensive rebound, Cole, but his second chance opportunity is rejected.
I like that from Stanford. I like the back and down fadeaway jumper. That's a good look. It's a good look. Just didn't fall for him.
Ball will remain with West Catholic. They'll inbound. Again up 19-8. Baseline jumper for Stanford off the mark. Watson there for the offensive rebound, and an easy putback for him.
Yeah, good job by Watson. Skying over, no box out there, and he's able to catch it, put it back up and in.
Here's a drive, that time from Clyde Frazier. He took some contact.
That was close. Close to the backcourt, Nick.
McGee able to go hustle it down, and now he has it top of the key. It's Watson out on him. McGee kicks over to one more time. This three is launched from the wing, won't go. As that three was launched by Eldridge. Loose ball now stolen by Rogers
got
in
numbers
Middletown.
if they hurry.
Here's Cunningham, tried to get it to McGee, tried to loop it around the pass underneath, but couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, a little too much hot sauce on that pass, man. A little too hot to handle. Good idea because you saw Watson lining up to go up for the pin block.
This time Watson wants a three. That time it was Kasim watching, wouldn't go. And now here's Bud Clark, crossovers, elevates, mid-range jumper just short. Rebound to Mir Cunningham.
I'd like to see Middletown slow this thing down, get themselves a good look. Run a pick and roll, some kind of offense here.
Here's Rogers, the former Caravel Buck, around the Sparks screen.
Look.
Pick and roll, and Sparks unable to finish.
Gotta go up
now
strong.
one-on-one. Rogers tries to get in the way of Watson, but he lays it in rather easily. And now 23-8, a 15-point lead, under 5 minutes to go here in half number one. It's West Catholic versus Middletown at the Grail Sports Summer Shootout here on Delaware Live Sports. That deep three from McGee, way off the mark. Bud Clark, cross-court pass, dribble drive, Watson, pull-up jumper, long rebound, Evan Sparks.
Oof, no miscommunication on the outlet there, though, yeah.
Cunningham able to hold on to it there. Now back out to their primary ball handler, Jaden Rogers. Rogers trying to go around Isaac Cole, but what defense from Cole. Bud Clark has it now with numbers for West Catholic underneath. Reverse layup won't go, but some free throws upcoming.
Middletown got to talk things over here. They kind of gotten sloppy, and West Catholic has just kind of gotten what they wanted. Kind of like the beginning of that Emotep Charter game before William Penn really turned it on defensively.
Again, matchup number 4 from the Grail Sports Complex. It's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout, a weekend full of basketball here for local and some Philadelphia area talent, PA and Delaware. A lot of teams making the trip down south to play in the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. And again, if you don't know about Grail Sports, they have camps, clinics, leagues for all ages, both youth and high school, all levels here at the Plex, which everyone can watch or be a part of. Again, go to grailsports.com to find out more. And again, so much going on here. There's always something going on here at the Plex.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, sign up, get yourself in here. You see guys shooting around and getting some workouts in all the time. Not to mention, obviously, team final located out of here.
Big part.
But, yeah, I mean, the opportunity for youngsters with this facility being here now is more than there's ever been in Delaware. You know, I mean, you can work on every little bit of your game here. Every little bit of your game. It's a difference maker. And it's only going to help. It's going to help this local area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In terms of the talent within Newcastle County or just statewide, if you guys are willing to make the travel. The ability to work on your game and improve your skills just helps the whole overall product here in Delaware.
Such a great outlet now for some of these local athletes and even non-local athletes to come train and, as you mentioned, Pat, improve your game. And that's the theme here at the Grail Sports Complex. Up your game and take it to the next level. 24-8, 4:17 remaining in our opening half. As we have Jaden Banner, missed the free throw. Evan Sparks now top of the key. Middletown still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Cutting Amir Cunningham. He's inside. Shot just rolls out, but offensive rebound back to the Cavs. Leads to a three by Eldridge in the corner. It's short rebound, though, I believe, to Jaden Rogers, and he's there for the putback.
Yeah, good hustle there by Rogers. I mean, right now Middletown just can't buy a bucket, so hopefully that can get them going, spark a little bit of offense for them.
24-10, lead to 14 now, under 4-minute mark in the first half. Stanford's pass is intercepted, and here comes Eldridge the other way. Not going to get rid of it as he takes contact in transition, so earns himself 2 free throws. So free throws on the way for Eldridge for Middletown, and the first one is up and good. 24-11, 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in our opening half. It's West Catholic and Middletown High School. Matchup 4, the free throw second one is missed, but a rebound to Middletown. Now it's Rogers up top. He's got 6 in the afternoon. He'll cross over, looking for somewhere to go. Pass to Cunningham. He'll pump fake now. Finds Eldridge. He's down low amongst the trees, and that shot's blocked. Watson back up top now to C.J. Cook, and then we have a whistle down here.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on West Catholic, loose ball foul.
Yeah. (24-11) as we tick under 3 minutes.
See, I mean, a little bit of a lull here from West Catholic, and this is a chance for Middletown to make their run here right before the half. They've already scored 3 unanswered. They got to keep this going.
Rogers to the cup. You said it, Pat. 2 more for him. Give him 8. And we saw similar things out of William Penn as we wound down that first half in our last game.
Just going to start on the defensive side of the floor.
Absolutely right. Zion Stafford going to get in the paint. Shot just misses. A little bit too strong off the glass. Stolen right back, though, by West Catholic, and Watson able to finish that time. He's got at least 8. And don't blink, Rogers, and that shot is going, I believe, a goaltend.
I mean, it could have been close to a goaltend. I don't think they're going to call the bucket. I think this is going to be 2 shots. But, yeah, Nick, I mean.
Yeah, Rogers is lobbying for it right now. He was just asking the referee, where's the goaltend? But I believe they'll give him the whistle, as you said, Pat, before, or the foul before the basket maybe, or before the, or just before that in general. And not going to, obviously can't look at that as the free throw's up and good.
Make your free throws, Nick.
Yeah, went off the mark. Still 26-14, a 12-point lead for the team making the trip down south, West Catholic. Working it around. Nice crossover by Stanford, but the ball stripped away. Now Rogers has it ahead of the pack, one-on-one with Watson.
Oh,
and what hands.
Yeah.
On cue, Pat, you said it. Great defense that time by Watson.
Yeah, he got his hand in there to be able to knock that away without fouling was impressive.
And I believe timeout on the floor from West Catholic. They're going to want to talk it over. Again, we'll stay right here at the Grail Sports Complex where Team Final comes to train, and you can too. Make sure you head over to grailsports.com. A number of clinics and camps available to all ages and all levels.
I think we got one more on the docket here. As what a day one it's been, Nick. Been really fun down here. I think last but not least, we should have Caravel and Archbishop Wood, if I'm not mistaken. This is our final game. So keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, I mean, in this one, it's been Caravel and Archbishop Wood, I believe, is who's next.
Yep. Or unless we have William Penn versus MCS again.
That's
I'm not sure
what it is. I think
are
that
they
may
playing
be what
again
it is.
right after that?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean William Penn's still here, so.
Well, that would explain why. So William Penn, again, it's different for two teams playing on the same day, but they're just getting a one-game break. Gotta love the action. Stay out there and stay ready. So 3 more games on tap after this one.
Because we got Middletown West Catholic right now. Then we got William Penn MCS and then Caravel West Catholic.
Aha.
2 more games here today. It's good.
Oh!
It'll count.
Able to finish, yes. On the baseline that time, 28-14. And how about West Catholic's going to get to play against Jaden Rogers, former school and his new school. That ball tipped out of play. Evan Sparks, the last to touch it. Bud Clark will check back in for West Catholic. McGee back in for Sparks on the Middletown end. And here we go, a minute 15 to go, opening half, 28-14, West Catholic and Middletown High School. Kick to the corner, that's going to lead to a 3. That one just off the mark for Watson. And now it's Eldridge, has some room from the foul line. He'll stop, pop, no good. Rebound to Watson. Now he's up ahead of again to the other Watson, and he's fouled. Kasim to Kareem Watson's going to lead to 2 free throws.
Yeah, Kareem looked like he wanted the alley-oop. He's like, man, throw that up. I was coming behind.
We've been practicing that for years.
Come on, man.
We want to take that from the driveway to the hardwood.
Yeah, we've been doing that since the Little Tykes rim days, man.
Well, they're going to have a whole other half to get one of those highlights in, as well as another game here in a little while. As Watson at the free throw line knocks down the first. This is Kasim Watson, number 1. He's got 9 so far here in the first half.
They've been good, both of them.
Yes, they have. Off the mark, 1 of 2, under a minute to go, and a 15-point lead for West Catholic. Rogers will cross over. That's a deep 2, way off the mark. Rebound to Cook, and he's hacked in the backcourt. Hammered by Jaden McGee. And now the inbound will see some pressure out of the Cavaliers here. As Bud Clark has it in his hands. Been their ball handler, yet to get on the score sheet, but kind of run the offense here for West Catholic here early. Spin moves, lost the ball, able to corral it back. Finds Zion Stanford, who gave him some momentum actually on that little tip, and he's able to finish.
Yeah, it was a good take by Stanford.
He's got 9. Here's a drive. That's a tough force shot that time from Frazier. Not sure how he got to the basket, but he did quick once the alley-oop to Watson, and just off the mark as he threw it a little bit behind him. But there was that highlight we were looking for a little bit earlier.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I'm telling you right now, that'll be coming soon.
It's coming. Make sure you're recording.
Coming to a theater near you.
10 seconds to play, 31-14. We'll see what Middletown does here as we wind down half number 1. Rogers has been their primary guy. Here's McGee. He has a clean path to the cup, and he lays it in.
Good take right there by McGee.
And that'll do it at the half. That shot will not count, so 31-16 after 1 half of play. West Catholic with the lead over Middletown. They were helped out by Kasim Watson, who had 9, and Zion Stanford had 9 as well. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, half number 2 from the complex here at Grail Sports. It's West Catholic and Middletown, 31-16 in favor of West Catholic.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Pat Garianis on hand here. Half number 2 between Middletown and West Catholic in what has been an eventful first half. West Catholic, Pat, has looked very impressive here in this one.
No, they have. They're a part of that. I want to say they're the highest level up in Philly in terms of school size. But, they play against the elite of the elite up in Philadelphia. They've come down here, and, they look like it. They've shown the confidence, the flair, and the skill that, we kind of expected from them.
Zion Stanford there knocks down another mid-range jumper. He's been impressive. And now another turnover. Here comes West Catholic the other way. 3-on-3. Bud Clark hangs in the air and banks it home.
A nice job by Clark floating in the air. He's got a little smile on his face. It's like, man, that worked out really nice.
His first is actually his first basket of the ball game. He's been running the offense. That was his first time getting it on the score sheet.
True point guard.
Exactly right, taking the game as it comes to him. 35-16, 19-point lead as we're 15 minutes left in our fourth matchup here at the Grail Sports Summer League Shootout. And again, the facility has just been amazing. That ball picked and stolen by Bud Clark, and he's going to hang and easily lay it in off the glass. And he's got some hang time.
He does, yeah. Small guy getting up, floating through the air.
37-16 now lead to 21, and Bud Clark is, again, just poking out balls left and right. Check out those active hands, and it has been all West Catholic here to open up half number 2. Clark showing off the handles. What a pass down low to Watson, who finishes with ease.
He's in a rhythm right now. He's feeling it. He's on the offensive side, the defensive side. Good time out there by Middletown. This one was starting to turn into the highlight reel.
Yeah, that's the start you wanted if you're West Catholic, coming out here putting on a show to open up the second half. And Middletown started to get everything together a little bit later in that first half and maybe come out here and jump on them early. But West Catholic not going to have that to begin the second half. They're picking up right where they left off.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, these guys that come down from Philly historically, they come down with a swagger about them. You know what I mean? Oh, we're going down to Delaware. And, like, you know, these guys definitely are playing that way. There's a level of confidence that they're playing with. And, you know, it's fun to watch for sure. It's great exposure for some of these schools down here, like in Middletown, you know, like William Penn, that historically have not exposed themselves into the Philadelphia surrounding areas. They've been limited to the Delaware-only schedule. I mean, Sally's has ventured out, Sanford has ventured out. But, you know, most of these schools down here, they don't get the opportunity. This is their, like, first opportunity to take a look at someone outside of the state. It's a cool experience for them.
Yeah, we've seen that in the firsthand for a couple of these teams. I mean, we've had Delaware versus PA matchups, I believe, all morning.
Yeah,
and that's just kind of the way it's been played out, and that's what the teams like, to get a different look from a different type of program that they not necessarily get to see each week in and out in Pennsylvania. They come down here, and again, a great series of matchups set for today and tomorrow. Is again 14 minutes and 20 seconds left here in game number 4, 39-16, the way of West Catholic. And Jaden Rogers, the Caravel transfer, he's kind of been the highlight of Middletown so far today.
Yeah, Middletown, they've been limited in terms of their offensive production, and here's another turnover. It's gotten real sloppy here in the second half for Middletown. Got to take care of the basketball. But, I mean, West Catholic has turned up the pressure. But you're right. I mean, he's been good. He's been able to get to the lane. He's knocked down a couple perimeter jump shots.
Eldridge, step back three. That's a nice shot if it goes, and it does. Eldridge was one of the better shots offensively for Middletown today.
Yeah, big step back three, man. That's impressive.
42-16 now. As West Catholic again continues to run that offense. Nice Euro step inside from Bud Clark. That shot, though, won't go.
Should be 39-22. I think they just put the score the wrong way. We'll get that fixed. Or 39-19 maybe it should be.
And they're right on it. Clock
39-22. Hey, that was Nostradamus,
yeah, I was
friend.
saying, you just, not only that, you just knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And that was, again, Watson. Kareem Watson with that three. Or excuse me.
That was Watson there on the drive.
Yeah, Watson on the drive. We're up ahead. We're a play ahead now, it seems. 41-22, lead back to 19, 13 minutes to go. Rogers to Sparks, who lost it. Able to regather it for the moment and then lost it out of bounds, so ball will go back to West Catholic. Here's Zion Stanford. He's been good this ball game, able to hang in the air, can't get it, but his second putback no good, but third time is a charm for West Catholic, as that was put in by number 24, Nasir Griffin, as he gets on the score sheet. Foul that time, though, as Eldridge was driving into the lane. He was hammered on his way up. 2 free throws upcoming for Middletown. Clock stops at 12:25, 43-22, a 21-point lead built up by West Catholic.
I mean, they're the better team. You know what I mean? I mean, this team is really well-rounded. The combination of size, athleticism, and skill there. You know, you don't see too many teams like that in the state of Delaware. So, you know, Middletown, a little bit overmatched. However, once the regular season gets going, they're going to be a competitive team. You can see it. You can see it on the floor, as you know, relative to what the typical Delaware schedule is going to produce.
And last year in the regular season, they kind of picked it up as the year went on, and they were playing at their best at the end of the season. A free throw violation on that end will give it back to Westtown Catholic, and then a turnover gives it back to the Cavaliers.
Good defense
Again, thanks for joining us on the Delaware Live Sports here today. We'll be with you all day today and tomorrow at the Grail Sports Summer Shootout here at the Grail Sports Complex. One of the finest training areas. And how about a two-hand block that time from Griffin?
Hey, it's just straight up. You got the size advantage.
McGee wants all three of these, and he knocks it down from the side pocket. A big three for McGee and a big bucket for Middletown. Griffin one more time to Watson. Able to hang in the air, floater off the back end of the rim, gets his own rebound now over to his brother, who gets called for the
Did he step
turnover.
out of bounds, or was it a travel? I couldn't quite see what they called there. Nonetheless, turnover.
Again, 11-21, 43-25. And what a block that time, I believe, is that Griffin again.
I'm going to call, I believe, the hand check on that one. If you're a Middletown fan, you take it.
Absolutely.
You know? Take that.
And again, we are live from the Grail Sports Complex in Wilmington, Delaware, the Ellesmere area. Again, Grail Sports camps, clinics, and leagues for all levels, youth, high school. No matter your age, no matter your experience, you can head over to Grail Sports Complex for the finest of training here and around this area. It doesn't get much better than this. It's the home gym and home team for team final. And you can train just like they do right here at the Grail Sports Complex. First free throw off the mark. And second one is good, 43-27. So, Pat, 16-point lead, crawling a little bit back in this one.
Yeah, make it competitive, man. That's what you're here to do, is compete. Work on your game.
That's what they say here at Grail Sports Complex. Up your game.
Yep.
There's Griffin. He's been impressive so far. That mid-range jumper off the back end of the rim. Stanford going to sky for the offensive rebound. And now a second chance opportunity. Here's Watson. Looking for Watson. Ball tipped around. He corrals it underneath. Floater up with the right hand. Won't go. And it's just going to still be all West Catholic as they are just getting second chance opportunity after second chance opportunity.
They are, and they're outworking Middletown right now.
Pass leads to a wide open three, and that is a little bit long for Watson. And finally, Jaden Rogers able to come up with it for Middletown. Again, Kasim Watson is number one, and Kareem Watson is in the neon number 3. There's Kasim with the steal, now up ahead to Kareem. Kareem, Euro step inside, easy left-hand layup off the glass, and they continue to just be impressive. And again, just playing basketball, nothing crazy, just doing their job, as you like to talk about, Pat.
Yeah, they're playing within their games, and I love their games. That's a little bit, and then height took advantage of that one, but I love both of their games. I honestly, everybody on the floor right now for West Catholic, I'm enamored by their games.
Yeah.
This is a good group right here, this 5.
And I don't really see a weak link out on the floor, you know,
Right.
and just strong all the way through that starting 5 and the rest of the bench that we've seen here today. West Catholic putting up a pretty performance here in their game 1. Again, they'll be back in action a little bit later. So 45-26, 19-point lead as we take under 10 minutes here in the Grail Sports Summer Shootout, game number 4. Bud Clark pull up from the baseline, won't go. There's Zion for an offensive rebound, and now we have a tie-up underneath.
Good battle underneath. Turnover.
Off the foot, and here comes Eldridge the other way. He's one-on-one with Watson, and Watson able to pin it up against the glass.
That's a tough one there
With
for
the
Watson.
right hand. He played that perfectly, but I guess they're going to say you got him with the body.
Smart job on the drive to create the body contact, force the official to make a call.
Again, if you're just joining us, it's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. Nick Alessandrini, Pat Garian is on hand here for Delaware Live Sports. We're bringing you all the action both today and tomorrow. An abundance of games here at the Grail Sports Complex, the home of Team Final here in Wilmington, Delaware. And we've had some impressive games so far. We've seen a lot of impressive players out here on the hardwood.
Yes, and it's going to continue, man. Only about halfway done day 1,
Yeah.
and then we're going to turn around and come back tomorrow.
Here's Griffin around the screen, has some room to work with, and he takes contact underneath on his way up. And again, we're seeing our more fair share of free throws than we have in previous ball games. And again, these guys being more aggressive out here.
Mike Lang in the building. Oh, my gosh. St. Bonnet, the pride of St. Bonaventure. This man knows Woj.
The pride of St. Bonaventure,
The
that's
pride,
for sure.
The pride of St. Bonaventure has entered the arena. He says he's taking a nap.
And I will say, Pat, I love these 302 T-shirts I'm seeing all the way around. How do I get my hands on one of these?
Oh, you don't have one?
No, I don't.
Man,
Pat's got one.
How did we never get you one?
I don't even have a T-shirt.
I have two. Oh, man.
McGee
we're gonna
couldn't
have
get
to-
that one to fall.
We got to talk to the people we need to talk to get that, to pull that off for you, my friend.
Yes, we do. Watson now down low, has his man, Nasir Griffin, and he's able to finish on the second chance opportunity. And West Catholic continuing to get what they want here offensively.
That was like a year one, year two.
I heard
Dang.
that and remember that, and I just missed the train. Here's Kareem Watson, steps inside, hangs in the air, and he floats for another easy two. And I'll tell you, these Watson brothers, as well as the rest of this West Catholic program, they're looking pretty sharp here on Saturday.
Middletown looks gassed right now.
Yeah.
They just look like they're tired. They're down by a significant amount of points. Conserving energy for the offensive side of the floor.
Here Cunningham over to Murdo, back up top now to Simmons. Back to McGee, shuffled his feet a little bit, he'll get away with it. Mid-range jumper is off the mark. Rebound to Kaseem Watson. And we have hit the 8-minute mark, a 21-point lead for West Catholic. And Cook and Cole, I believe, set to check back in as that mid-range jumper is knocked down by number one, Kaseem Watson. He continues to add to his score total. When we have a look at his total number of points, we'll get it to you, but he's going off the page.
Yeah, it's a good bucket right there. Good pull-up jump shot. It's been impressive what we've seen from West Catholic. They are a well-rounded group, and right now Middletown, it's just tough to keep pace with a team that can score, with the ability that West Catholic can score. Not to mention the length. That's the thing that stands out and has stood out for years. The difference between Pennsylvania, these high-profile basketball places, and Delaware is the height difference, the size difference.
And it's been visual. You can see it.
Yeah, and it's just like, you're 6'4" in Delaware. You are, like, in the top 3%.
Yeah.
That's average size. It feels like up
I would say
in
with
Pennsylvania,
almost every starter for West Catholic, besides the point guard Bud Clark, you got to be pushing 6'4".
6'4", 6'5", exactly. And then, you're like a true power forward down here in Delaware at 6'4", 6'5".
I'll tell you, a lot of fun here at the Grail, the Grail Sports Complex. Nick Allison, Judy, Pat Garantis. We're ticked under 8 minutes, and we're having a great time here. Make sure you're able to come out if you can. $5 admission, and you get to check out games all day long. Check out the new Grail Sports Complex. They've got, again, something. There's always something going on here, and they've got something for you, all ages, all levels, no matter what. You got to up your game. There's no better way to do it than here at the Grail Sports Complex, the home of Team Final. And if you're home of Team Final, you want to train like them too, and this is the place to be.
This is such a great place. If you're a basketball junkie, you're a basketball lifer, this is the place for you, no doubt about it.
Okay, got some preseason action going on. Apparently Justin Fields just took a hit. Training staff taking a look at him.
Speaking of taking a hit, our poor Eagles last night. Oh my gosh. 2 nights
Feels
ago.
like last night, doesn't it?
My gosh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a beatdown like that since the 2010 state championship game in Delaware.
It's got a couple championship rings on the broadcast.
Oh boy, have fun, Nick.
Yes, we
It's
are.
getting hot
It's
in here,
Saturday.
man. It's getting
Game
hot.
4, you start to lose track of what's going on.
The heat made
The
it so it's
heat
getting a
waves
little
getting to
delirious.
7:43 to go, 51-28, a big lead here for West Catholic. Middletown trying to crawl back into it. They're going to start with this corner three, and he buries it.
Good bucket.
And I believe that's Clyde Frazier.
Clyde Frazier, baby.
Able to knock down the triple. Now it's Cook on the left wing, Frazier right in his grill. Watson back to Cook. He's going to launch a deep three, and I'll tell you, West Catholic, they're hitting from all angles, and every player on that program is starting to knock down, and that's going to be Cook's first bucket of the game, and it's a deep one.
Yeah, they left him open. That's not a bad shot anymore. Nowadays, everybody's got range, it seems like.
All right. Frazier dips inside for 2. A little Euro step action as he goes off the glass. So 5 straight points for Clyde Frazier. And back-to-back buckets for the Middletown offense. Here's Cook, just knocked down a deep 3 last possession. He's going to wave off Stanford. See what he does. Pull up 3, that's NBA range, and that is short. Air ball underneath.
Heat check.
And again, went off script there as he waved off Stanford. Gonna get summer league. Gotta love it.
Hey,
Gotta
man.
love it. You coming off an NBA 3? I'll let you take another one. Why not?
Right. You know?
Uh-oh, Frazier, 5 straight points. Nice pass, kick to the corner. That's going to lead to a Murdo 3. Excuse me, foot on the line. Knocks down a 2. A 7-0 Middletown run. And a timeout from West Catholic. 6:21 still to play here. Second half action. And a 20-point lead, though, still in favor of West Catholic.
That was a good find. That was a good find. And Murdo catches shooting rhythm, knocking it down. He's pumped up afterwards. You know, that's it's definitely a nice bucket for Middletown. Hey, yeah, 7 straight points, I think they got.
Maybe their
now,
best
so
run of the game, yeah, so far.
It's you know, you can't give up in these kind of scenarios, and we've seen that from every team today. The energy and effort has been there throughout. But I mean, it's tough sledding right here from Middletown. I'm excited. I think that, you know, there's going to be some interesting matchups come basketball season here in Delaware.
That's true. We don't know what to. You know, a lot's going to be. And not even mentioning that, or just got a whole football realignment to get us started in the fall, and then a lot of changes in different coaching. How many coaching changes? Numerous coaching changes, and it's just a lot. It's going to be a lot different.
You know, I think you see like a team like a Salesianum, and I was impressed with them so far. They've really impressed me today. You know, for what they looked like, considering, you know, that we haven't even started the year yet. That a lot of those guys hadn't really played together. I was impressed. And then you know, down these other games, I mean, you're going to have a lot of competition. I feel like you're going to have some elite teams, and then everyone. It's open the rest of the way in Delaware, I feel like.
And so many coaching changes and program changes around the state. It's going to be a new season, It's going to be a lot different than we've seen it. Here's Watson, spin move, fadeaway jumper from the baseline is long. Tip to Clyde Frazier. He's been the guy here as of late, and he almost wanted to go coast to coast, but I believe they're going to get Cook in with a reach. And here, Coach of West Catholic letting him know he doesn't want to take away that hustle that they've been playing with all game. He said, don't even worry about the scoreboard. He said, they're playing harder than us. We got to play a little harder.
Well, that's it. I mean, West, they took the foot off the gas pedal a little bit. Now you'll see if they try to pick it back up.
Murdo coming off that deep 2. Fadeaway mid-range jumper doesn't fall. Rebound fought for out of bounds, and I believe it'll go to West Catholic.
I like Murdo, a little bit of aggression. He saw it. I mean, the confidence comes out. He knocked down that shot, and right there, a little dribble pull-up. Didn't hit it, but, I mean, that's the kind of rhythm you can get in.
Here's Zion Stanford. Kick over to Isaac Cole. Gets in the paint. He has some elevation, just shot off the mark, a little out of control, but showing off the hops there. Murdo now up ahead the pack. It's a bowling now to Clyde Frazier, who backs in. And just a little bit too strong, and he got the rebound but couldn't put it back.
Fearless going in there. I like that.
Watson, kick to other Watson in the corner. He'll drive baseline, leads to an open 3 for Cook. He's got 1, won't get 2 there. Rebound to Watson, and that putback is good. That is Kasim Watson, and he is scoring well in double digits.
Yeah, you know, no box out there, and he just was in prime offensive rebounding position. Look at this.
Oh, I believe. From what I have, Annabelle on the sheet, couldn't get that one to go. Again, no time wasted as it was Kareem Watson that wanted that bucket, couldn't get it. And again, turning into a trap meet, and here comes the sloppiness that we saw a little bit earlier. Watson, kick to the corner. Here's Cook. Now it's Kareem. Down low to Kasim Watson. Reverse spin move. He missed that last fadeaway jumper. This time on the other end, can't get it to go. Isaac Cole, the offensive rebound, and he's hammered from behind. 34-16, 56-34. Isaac Cole along off the background again. Yeah, $5 admission. You can quite the entertainment. Come out here and check it out.
The conversation right here, coach and ref, and it is part of the
game.
I
do always like that, especially when you're coming to a different state and with different referees. You're always eager to see how it goes, right? And that's kind of been what I've been looking for these past couple games, and it has been interesting.
Well, I mean, there is a point there where this game's starting to get breakneck speed pace.
Yes, it was.
Sometimes you can control that before things get dangerous.
How about this move from Simmons, and he buries it. A step back three. He went around the back and then planted and knocked it down.
Yeah, that was nice, man. And now all of a sudden you're starting to see a little bit of offense coming from Middletown.
Here's a cutting Bud Clark. Couldn't get it to go.
He's just working hard, man.
And he's able to get his own rebound. How about the guard in there amongst the trees and able to finish?
Working hard. He is working hard.
3.5 minutes to go. Lead to 22. Give and go, and that shot's rejected by Stanford.
Good block.
And now here comes Bud Clark the other way. Looking down low, has his man who makes the catch underneath. That was Jaden Banner. Over to Watson. Baseline jumper won't go. Banner there for the offensive rebound, and another putback is good. West Catholic all over the glass, and they're increasing their lead at 61-37 at the 3-minute mark. Annaball wants a three, and he knocks one down, and he's got his first bucket of the ball game. Give him three. 61-40.
And make sure you stick around. William Penn, maybe our William Penn Colonials that we saw.
It's like maybe the hardest team that played the hardest that we saw today.
They're going to be taking on MCS here next, and I see some of those gentlemen in the vestibule out there, and boy, oh boy, another size mismatch will be coming your way.
Triple drive that time for Watson. Shot won't go. Give him the foul. He earned himself 2 free throws. And, yeah, you did say it, Pat. And what we saw to William Penn that first matchup was kind of the same thing. They were against Emotep. They lacked huge differential in height, but they made up with that on energy on the defensive end, and it kept them in that game. I believe they lost 2 by 2 or something like that in the last ball game. 2 points, I believe.
Yep.
And they'll be right back at it up next. Over there back on the warm-up screen. As the free throw is good for Kareem Watson. Two and a half minutes to go, 23-point lead. Rogers for three, in and out, won't fall. Isaac Cole gets the rebound. And again, still looking to execute is West Catholic. An offensive foul that time.
Illegal screen is what I'm assuming they called.
Rogers now kick it out. Annaball with another three. Hit his last one. That one a little bit long. Isaac Cole with the rebound. And under 2 minutes to go and a 23-point lead. For West Catholic, again making the trip down south here to the Grail Sports Complex for the Summer League Shootout. Again, 2 days of full basketball action. We'll be back with you tomorrow, but still plenty of more to go today. As Clark goes baseline, check out that drive. Just off the mark, a little bit too strong. Nice up-ahead pass from Rogers to Eldridge.
Yeah, Middletown, again, still fighting here. Still fighting, still clawing.
1:20 to play. As Cook will check back in for West Catholic. As Nasir Griffin will take a seat. Watson now gets to the foul line, kicks to the corner. Here comes Cook inside, and he's hacked by Jaden Rogers.
Good take. It's a good aggressive take right there.
63-42, exactly 1 minute left to play. Not yet. Thank you. Appreciate it. See, Dylan Miller looking out for us here at the Grail Sports Complex. Pizza on the way. Doesn't get much better than that.
Gotta love that, man.
Jaden McKee tried to make the highlight reel as we wound down this matchup.
Don't fall asleep.
Yeah, don't fall asleep. Rogers step back 3 off the mark, but yeah, woke me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Under 40 seconds and ticking. 65-42. Big lead for West Catholic, and they've kind of jumped out to that early lead at the beginning of this ball game and have carried it all the way through. They have been impressive. Charge that time as Jaden Banner lowered his shoulder, so clock stops at 25 seconds, and we'll see how the rest of this goes, but a very impressive showing for West Catholic here in their opening matchup.
It was. They're an impressive team. They're a good group.
Step back for Rogers is again short. He's been a little short on some of those step back jumpers. And that will do it. Rebound to West Catholic, 6-5, and ticks down a 65-42 victory for West Catholic over Middletown High School. Brings the PA to Delaware 3-1 in terms of win-loss there, but more to make up for the Delaware teams later. Pat, what did you see out of West Catholic and Middletown?
Yeah, I mean, well, West Catholic just a well-rounded team. The size advantage for sure, and it's kind of tough. It's tough to go up. Very rarely do you get 5-6 guys of that skill level on the same team down here in Delaware. So, with that being said, I mean, Middletown's got a really good scrappy group. And they'll be a team that'll they'll work hard. You know what I mean? They're going to be a team that works hard. And like I said, with the state this year, I think there's a lot of openness to make some noise. So I look forward to it.
Game number 4 is in the books. It's a big win for West Catholic over Middletown. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's William Penn round 2 as they take on MCS in their opening matchup of the Summer League Shootout. Stay with us. It's a new link. Same broadcast. We'll see you then.